What's going on, everyone? So right now, up a little bit over $1,000 on Euro futures. Had two contracts long around here, and was able to pretty much sell when the price was going higher. Took off one contract. I'm leaving one contract here for NFP, and because I do think that the Euro will have a decent chance of rallying. I do have my stop loss pretty much above my entry, so it's essentially risk-free at this point. Um, but yeah, I do want to anticipate at least to a run over here, and then see if we can get some legs to my final area of take profit. This trade was actually called in the Discord room, our private members for the TTFX community. So if you guys want to go ahead check that out, send me a quick DM or send us a quick message, and we'll be able to assist you guys with that. But yeah, so pretty much we're gonna go over the breakdown of this trade in the trading view aspect, just because the charting is a little bit more clear. One common thing that a lot of people think they'll see is a downtrending market in the intermediate term and wonder why we were buying new lows, anticipating a reversal. And again, it's based off the higher time frame. And there's also, just one. This is one setup that we typically trade, and something we discuss in extensive form in the Whiplash course. So if you guys want to go ahead and check that out, but we'll give some insight in the trading view breakdown of this trade. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. All right, everyone. So right here we have the Euro futures contract, and I'm going to actually go ahead. It's pretty much the same thing as Euro USD for everyone who trades Forex. And yeah, so the reason why we were looking for a potential long, even though the market in the intermediate term, if we look at price action from this high down to this prior low, everyone will be able to identify that the trend was heading lower. However, whenever we typically see the market heading lower, we do want to anticipate at some point that the market's going to reverse. It doesn't mean always, because you don't want to always try to catch the bottom and the top of the moves. However, this is just the hourly chart, right? So if we go down to a different time frame, and I'll go to the daily chart. Okay, yeah, so if we go down to the daily time frame, price has pretty much been in a consolidation, hasn't really been going anywhere. So we see price made an attempt to make a new high, and we failed above the high. Price came back down in here and came back into this prior area where we had potential support. So this is a good area where we can possibly anticipate some form of reversal, especially when the market is in a consolidation on the higher time frame. Because when the market is heading lower, we're pretty much near the bottom of the range where we might see some type of buying. Also, typically towards the latter portion of the week, you'll usually see some sort of reversal. So pretty much, we had one day of down move, we have a second day of drop, we have a third day of the market moving lower. So typically Thursday, Friday, you can anticipate some sort of reversal profile so that the market can kind of head higher. And also, since we've identified our little zone from the higher time frame, we see when price comes down into it, we have rejection. Especially when you go down to, this is where I usually go down to the 15-minute time frame, and we see that price was forming a lot of wicks, and we showed a lot of failure to head lower. Every single low that was making a new low was kind of immediately rejected. And typically when I see this, this is essentially accumulation going on by the big players. Big players like to buy when price is heading lower, and every single move down we see a little move higher, see a little move higher, we see a little move higher. Once we started to get this little move in here, this is when I start to buy up my positions. And I was looking for this type of reaction to move so the price can kind of get away from this region, and that's exactly what we got here. um, Again, this was all covered in our Discord room. If you guys want to go ahead and check that out, by all means, just sign up. And we have the link in the description for our Whiplash system. And if you have any questions regarding that, you can go ahead and send us a DM. But yeah, this was a quick little breakdown of why we were anticipating a reversal. We do go a lot more in depth in our course on this specific setup in here, and why we pretty much want to buy this area And if you guys want any more information, just go check that out. Hope you guys found this video insightful, and we'll see you guys in the next video.